My name is Jack Hoban, and welcome to my ninja training video. I'm Shidoshi Senior Instructor in Bujinkan Taijutsu under Grandmaster Masaki Hatsumi. Soke Hatsumi is the 34th Grandmaster of Togakure-ryu Ninjutsu. I hold a 10th degree black belt, and I'm a former United States Marine Corps captain. The thrust of the video will be the basic physical training of the ninja. Now you should be careful when you hear this word basic. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's only for beginners. It means it's the foundation of the training. It's for the newcomer and the advanced practitioner as well. I'd like to thank John Haas and Raquel Balatbat for being my assistants today. And let's get started.
This is better. Okay, let's get started with stretching. Now the ninja's word for stretching is Junan Taiso, and that's body conditioning. The feet are one of the most important things for a ninja, so let's start there. When you're getting ready to train, the first thing you should do is just sit down in a comfortable position like this and start working your toes. Maybe 9 times to the right, 9 or so tuft. You can see I'm kind of grabbing my big toe here and just turning them around, loosening them up. Then take your 2 thumbs and just press from the bottom to the top. Let me switch positions a little bit here and see better. Just from the bottom to the top. Also the ankles. 9 or so times to the left and to the right. And do that for both feet. That's step 1. Now, as you can see, I have my feet soles together, still working the bottoms of those feet. And I'm going to stretch out these muscles here. Take the bottom, grab the bottom of your feet, deep breath in. And keeping your spine straight, your head relaxed. Stretch right out over those feet. When you run out of breath, let it go. And a couple more. And don't strain. This is to increase your flexibility, not to injure yourself. Just reach out as far as you can go. Open those hips. And hold it. And you can relax off it. And do 9 or so of those as well.
John's going to sit down right here, facing out this way. Stretch your back to the right. Take your time. Notice he's turning his neck and his shoulders and his back the other way. All right. Face forward. Deep breath in, and reach out over your feet. You notice he keeps his head up, relaxed, and his back straight, and he's rocking a little bit very gently. Okay. Let the air out. Take a deep breath in, and let the air out again. And he's just taking his time here. And you notice it's not a static stretch. He's moving around a little bit, exercising those feet again. And he's being very careful not to injure himself. So don't compete on this. Just go as far as you feel a natural stretch, and a little bit more each day. Take your time. Okay, this 4th series has to do with these thigh muscles here. Be very careful that you don't injure yourself on this one. Take it real slow. In fact, I'm going to give a small warm-up exercise that will help prepare your legs for this next stretch. Just go into the kneeling position. I'm going to take my thumbs, I'm going to put them on the back of my feet like this, and I'm just going to push up. And I'm not holding my breath. I'm taking my breath here and then letting it gently come out as I move.
And you notice I'm relaxing my neck, letting my head fall naturally back, and pushing out against these thigh muscles. And once they're loosened up, I'm just going to lay back between my legs and stretch my arms out. And spread your legs out. A couple of pounding motions on the thigh here just to loosen up those groin muscles. And again, this is not any kind of competition with yourself or anybody else. We're just trying to get a natural stretch, increase the range of motion. I like that word, increasing the range of motion rather than stretching. Stretching sounds so traumatic, really. So let's just think about this as movement and a natural stretching of the range of motion rather than stretching of muscles or ligaments or tendons. Okay? Deep breath in, grab your two big toes, and just reach out. And you notice he keeps his back naturally straight, and his neck is not strained in any way.
And that's the Junan Taiso exercises that I recommend and that were passed on to me from Masaki Hatsumi. And again, just one more reminder, this is not about trying to compete with yourself or anybody else. Every person has their own range of motion that they're working with, and a little bit each day is a lot better than overstretching and injuring yourself, and that just holds up your progress. So be patient and take it slow. Now, as we get started into the basic training of the ninja, there's a little bit of Oriental philosophy that you need to know. There is a way of describing the emotions in terms of the elements that is used in Japan and other Oriental countries. And most people have heard the terms earth, wind, fire, water, and the void. And the next 5 exercises, called the Sanshin no Kata, or 3 hearts exercises, come from these 5 elements: earth, again, water, fire, wind, and void. I'm going to ask Raquel to come in, and she's going to do, we'll do the front view, the back view, the side view, so you get an idea of what the exercise looks like in a physical way. This is the first one, earth kata. Raquel? Okay. Now, the earth is a very stable element. You can see she starts off in what we call the Ichimonji no Kamae, or the first position. And it's a very solid, maybe even confident posture or attitude. Why don't you go into the movement right now? And you can see she is just doing a simple swing of the arm as she steps forward. And it's very solid movement. Why don't you turn around and do one straight ahead this way, please. Okay, one more time. Okay, and why don't you face over here and so they can see that side too. Okay, one more. Okay, so here's the Chi no Kata again. Very solid position, and this is the exercise. It actually can be adapted to a real fight situation. If John here was threatening me, let's do this slow motion first. As he comes up in this threatening position, my hands move toward his face. Then with a very solid, confident feeling, I attack right up into the throat. Okay? Let's do it at speed. Okay? And you can see that the confidence and the power in the technique tends to make this person back down. If you look on the wall here, we actually have the Japanese characters for all of these techniques. The earth, you can see this one up over here. This is the earth technique right here. The chi in earth. And the second one is sui, or water. Okay? So, Raquel, why don't you demonstrate the water one first?